Radical.
This is for Red Strauss 97. I promised that if I had time, I would try to get around to one of your requests. And I really don't have a lot of time tonight. I'm headed home to watch the Phoenix Suns-Lakers game, which would be really interesting tonight. And then I got a horror movie I want to watch after that. I want to get my thoughts on the recent rash of incidents in the NBA. There's been a lot of them in a short span of time. Now, I didn't see all of these, but I heard of some of them. I did see the incident where a fan dropped some popcorn on Russell Westbrook. And, I think initially at that time, people made a lot out of it because, it's popcorn, right? If you've ever had popcorn dumped on you, it's not exactly like a life-threatening situation, right? Granted, I can see why Russell Westbrook got mad, and I know that fan wouldn't drop any popcorn on Russell Westbrook's head if they didn't feel protected. So I think that's one problem with it is a lot of these fans, they feel protected and they want to get at these players. Maybe they get angry because of the game, it's not going a certain way, or they feel like they just want to disrespect the players. And you know what? I think you should be able to say whatever you want to say to an extent, to your friends about the games. Maybe if you're at the games, as long as you're not like cursing or being incredibly vulgar, then yeah, you could like yell something like, "You suck! You suck!" Or, "Hell yeah, you're awesome!" or something like that, right? But you take it one step further when you get angry and you start, not just with the popcorn, with throwing water bottles. Kyrie Irving had a water bottle thrown at his head. I hadn't seen the video, but I heard the game really, really damn close. And you might say to yourself, well, a water bottle, it's not, that deadly of a weapon. Well, I did a test for this. I filled up a water bottle. I, started to hit myself in the head. Not a lot, right? With the full water bottle. And, my determination is you could actually probably, if you got a good aim and it's gaining momentum, you could probably do some damage, especially if you hit somebody maybe, near their eye or something like that. I don't know if you could really cause like a concussion, I'm not sure. But, nobody should be doing that shit. All right? You kind of ruin it for a lot of other people when you go to the games and you act a fucking fool. All right? And there was one incident where somebody went down, got a running start. I think it was during the Washington Wizards game, the Philly game, where they actually just ran down. They didn't try to attack a player, but they jumped up and they tried to touch the bottom of the backboard. And I think they failed. They didn't have the ups. So that's embarrassing. Your big moment, your big 15 seconds of fame, you run down there, you jump up, and you whiff on it. You can't even reach the bottom of the backboard. Now, I don't have the details on every single case as far as repercussions, what happened to these fans. I do know that every single one of these fans were escorted out promptly after these incidents, which is the correct move. I think most of them got permanent bans from the arenas. And in the case of the person that threw the water bottle at Kyrie Irving, barely hitting Kyrie Irving, I think that they were arrested and charged. I think there was an attempted assault charge, which is the correct move. Some people might say that's kind of harsh for a water bottle, but you got to send the message to these individuals and people that are thinking about doing these things in the future. You got to send that message that this stuff is not to be tolerated. It seems like a year goes by, fans can't get into the arenas to watch these games, and they just go wild the minute they get into the arenas. I don't want to see anything happen to where we go back to limiting fans because, these bad apples are spoiling it for everybody. But yeah, a terrible trend. I hope it does not continue. Leave your thoughts on all this in the comment section down below. I'm going to go check out the Suns-Lakers game, and hopefully none of this stuff happens during that game.